Assalamu alaikum. Let's cook. Okay, people, upstate New York, a town called Newark, New York. Please don't confuse this with Brick City, New Jersey, or even Newark, Delaware. This is Newark, New York, some town upstate New York, people. A black man by the name of Johnny White was brutalized by a white supremacist. Why? Just because he's black, just because he can. He knows he has home field advantage in upstate New York, Newark, New York. He knows that a black man this age is a soft target, which is who these cowardly white supremacists usually go for. This Mayo monster's name is Brandon Watt. He had been harassing this black man for weeks simply because he's black. Then he finally decided, I'm going to brutalize this man. This man minding his own business, doing nothing to nobody. Brutalized him with a 2x4. Beat the brakes off the man. Broken nose, fractured eye socket, face lacerations. Alhamdulillah, he didn't kill this man. He's in the hospital recovering. You know what I'm saying? This is messed up. Upstate New York did this just because he can. Figured, oh, I got a black soft target, I'm gonna do this. But he has been harassing this black man for weeks. Yeah, N-word, all the other racial stuff, people. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all, man. I want this dude up out of here, man. I just want to stump his head, man, with steel toe boots on, break his face, all that. Kick skin off his, all that, man. Brandon Watt. Yeah, this guy, Brandon Watt, was arrested and he's facing charges of assault. Now they're saying that they don't know the motive of this assault, but we know it's racial hate. The police are saying that they're waiting for this man, Johnny White, to recover a little bit so he could speak to them and tell them everything that happened and what this man was saying, because they're saying that they're not ruling out a hate crime.
Assault left White with a broken nose, broken eye socket, and stitches over his ears.
I saw him laying in that bed and it just didn't look real, to be honest. It was terrible.
I spoke with two of White's daughters. They stayed with him overnight, taking turns to check on White in the emergency department. They tell me that Watt had been harassing their dad for weeks. Police tell me that's something they're investigating.
My father is 70 years old. He did not deserve this. And he will give you the shirt off his back. He goes to work every day. He loves his animals. He loves his wife. They've been married for over 20 years. And he's lived in Newark 18 years. Yeah. Nothing like this ever happened to my father.
I stopped by the Newark Police Department and spoke with Chief Gonzalez. He told me that Watt cooperated until he found out he was going to jail. And that in addition to the assault charges, Watt also faces one count of endangering the welfare of a child, since police say he had his daughter with him at the time of the assault. The chief tells me he's not ruling out that it could be racially motivated, but in order to confirm, he needs to speak with White once he's healthy enough to make a statement.
There's really still hate out there, and people really solely just hate because you're black. And that's the sad part. We should all, the way the world is set up right now, like, everybody needs help, everybody needs love, and everybody needs family. Like, we shouldn't be just going on somebody's property and abusing them.
Police say that Watt's charges could change after speaking to White.
Yup, he's lived there 18 years. Nothing has ever happened, but all it takes is one white American to wake up with that Mayo monster miserable mindset. And all it takes is one white person to change your life. And his community will always protect him and come up with reasons and excuses. You know what I mean? I don't know who this man's people is. I would never let this go, yo. I don't know if he has son, nephews, anybody, even his daughters could get it done strategically, but I would never let this go, ever. I would never let this go. I would have to see this dude. If he goes to prison, which he probably won't because those people will protect him, they need to keep track of where he's at. Get a nurse, a CO, find out who's running these units or whatever. Get at the people wherever they live at. Get at his people. There's no marching needed. They don't need no Sharpton, no Quanell X coming there, none of that. That's a sign that nothing is going to happen. If this is your people, sit back and pay attention. Everybody got to take care of their own people, man. Like, maybe his daughters know somebody that knows somebody. I don't know, but something could be done. No emotion. Use your brain. But something got to be done to this dude, man. People are saying, oh, where the YNs at? There are no YNs in this place. There would be no need for them if there was some people around. You know what I mean? This is upstate New York. This place that this man lived in, 80% white American, 10% Latino of some sort, only 4% black. And you could imagine 4% black, that's zero black, okay? Anything under 15% black is really zero black. You know what I mean? What a lot of people don't know is upstate New York is the Mississippi Delta of the North, man. There's so much racial hate there, it don't even hit the news. Ain't no marching, ain't no, you know what I mean, singing and whistling that's going to be on the national news. None of that. You know, white people wash black people up upstate New York, man. I'm telling you, it's different. Always said, you know, meeting people in law enforcement. The white people the worst white people, and these are white people, of course, who are in law enforcement of some sort. The worst white people that I've met come from Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and upstate New York. Definitely to include Buffalo, but I understand Buffalo is not upstate New York, okay? But I just look at it like it is, but it's really not. These are the worst white people I ever met. They come from these places, man. Never met a white person from upstate New York that was okay. You know what I mean? These are all sundown towns, people. Whether it hits the news or not, whether they say it or not, upstate New York, the whole upstate New York is a sundown town. They have these little pockets where they get these old nasty ghettos where black people live at. Yeah, they let them get away with that. But you better stay right there. You better stay right there. And black people know it. They don't have to have a sundown town time. They have sundown town behavior in these places like this guy lived. Housing discrimination, school segregation, all kind of district lines. Of course, low black population due to exclusionary practices. They know how to keep black people out. You can make towns segregated without saying this is segregation. You know what I'm saying? There are all kinds of complaints of black people who tried to go to these places upstate New York and towns like this. Racial harassment, school discrimination, police profiling, hostile, all these microaggressions from the white community. They will let you know we don't want you here. They do not have to always beat the brakes off of you like this dude did this black man right here. They will follow you in these stores. The police will know you. You know what I'm saying? Black people have spoke about this and they just left. They just left. So they don't have to have this overt, straight up hate like this situation right here, because people will say, oh, well, this place isn't so bad. There are no reports of racial violence here. They don't have to be. There doesn't have to be. Any black person that's there knows their place. You better stay in line and keep your head down. And the other black people, they left, moved on with their life. We can't be there. White Americans know what to do, man. They know how to form Pell Voltron and get on. You know what I mean? This is a sundown town. Upstate New York is the whole upstate New York is sundown town with a few ghetto nasty pockets where they allow black people to live. Y'all can have that, but you better stay there. This black man right here, Johnny White, probably out there living his life all these years with the snow bunny. You know, I could see his daughter right there is biracial, the young one. So he probably had, you know what I mean, some black daughters or black children before. Then went up there, he got the snow bunny because that girl is clearly biracial. Said that he's been living there almost 20 years. You know what I mean? Probably felt like everything was okay. And this Mayo monster just showed up and wanted to show him, no, it's not okay. You know what I mean? I hope somebody do something, man. This is this man's people's job to do. It's nothing else that could be done. They have to follow this dude, keep track of where he's at. If he does go to a state facility, maybe he won't though, because the county jail that's their county, people. This guy's in the county jail right now. That is their county. Nothing's going to happen. You know what I mean? They need him to hit the prisons, you know, Elmira. They need him to go to the state penitentiaries, and somebody got to get in touch with their people in one of the 5 boroughs or wherever, Rochester, wherever, and say, hey, listen, this is what got to happen. You seen the other dude upstate New York that did that to the little black girl. Y'all remember that story? He did that to the little black girl. First day in prison, gone. Got him up out of there. Got him up first day. This right here is not as severe, of course, because of what that dude did to the little girl. But they got to do something, man. No marching, none of that, because that's a sign nothing's going to happen. You got to sit back and watch and pay attention, you know what I mean? But his people have to do something, yo. Don't let this go. Anyway, easy.